That makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day, a jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a
And
gnat
one. Come on, they fucking
Make you
hacking
feel
me,
good.
bro.
I appreciate that, Clark.
It's good, Clark. And
Can
Brooklyn,
you say
looking who
these
they've got.
facts?
Grooving out there with Anthony. Then it's Olajuwon. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Richmond in the shooting guard. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Hurting Lilacs and people.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was
I
important.
went all the way to
Probably
the
would
end.
have been a quick 2 points if he
Well, it
doesn't
was
get a
like the
hand
thing,
on it and knock it out of
they had the
bounds.
thing.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Westbrook passes to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Now Detroit moving it up. Westbrook leading the charge. Paul kicks to Anthony. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Detroit leading by 4. Leonard against Richmond. Leonard attacking. Richmond with the steal. Here's Gervin. The shot will not go. Great D that time from Curry.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow
Come
start here in the
on,
second
man.
half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Richmond against Curry. Richmond dishes to Olajuwon. And the rejection by Cousins. Durant attacking. And out of
Why,
bounds as
Durant?
Brooklyn gains possession.
Why, buddy?
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Westbrook against Paul. For 3, Richmond. No good. And Detroit the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Durant against Richmond. And another 3 for Detroit.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
It's Durant with the drive. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Here's West.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Say it doesn't matter.
Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Marcus All checked in
hurt me.
for Cousins.
You
Paul
don't hurt
George comes in
me.
for Kevin Durant. Anthony's checked in for Leonard. And it's Thompson in for Steph Curry. Sampson, the pass to James. They get it back. And it's sent back by George. Here's Anthony. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Hardaway kicks to Sampson. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Hardaway passes to Sampson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one. Gasol dishes to Westbrook. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it. Boy, they struggled trying to contain Westbrook. He's got 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show. How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
James checked in for Detroit. Out to Thompson. The trade.
Oh, he about to quit. He about to rage quit. All these threes. It's the 3 cheese, baby. It's the 3 cheese. You gonna let me go to the hole, or you gonna let me cheese with the 3,
got
bitch?
6
Which
here in
one
this
is it,
quarter.
huh? Which one is it, huh?
Another triple to their second half total.
That shit out of here. It's not my fucking house. Huh?
And as we end the 3rd quarter,
We don't
a
know. What
double-digit
don't-
deficit will
what did
make
you
it
do?
tough to come back. It's Detroit
I don't know what
as
like
they
you
wrap
didn't do
up the
anything. What did you
3rd
do?
quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the floor for Detroit, LeBron James is out there with Thompson.
Kid.
Then it's Anthony. Then it's Paul George. And it's Gasol at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Paul against James. And taken away by Paul.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball. How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
And there's the pass to Gervin.
Ooh, Gervin sucks.
The dish now to Olajuwon. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Gervin missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
The shot's good from Paul.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
LeBron outside. Anthony left side.
You can't cover.
Gervin with the
people, bitch.
steal.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his 4th giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. LeBron against Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Gasol. Here's Anthony. And the shot is long.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Here's Gervin. Thompson with the rebound.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Now one.
George, no good. Brooklyn trails by 13. Looking to get it going.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
James left side. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Man,
That's his
he has
fourth foul
4
of the
fouls in
contest.
the fucking game, dude.
And that's his fourth, and no
fucking
doubt he
team
would have
foul,
liked
mate.
to have not gotten it this soon.
The drive by James.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
That's right.
And it goes out of bounds.
Me? No, I'm
Last
not
touch
that
by
13.
Paul.
Well, that's
I'm just saying,
inexcusable
once
to
you
throw
get
a
14
pass that far off the
fouls,
mark.
you shooting free throw. I don't shoot shit yet.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Ball again, it's James. And here's George for 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. That's 7 points here for George. Paul outside. Outside for Richmond. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Put the little,
They're simply living and dying
R2
from
square
behind
thing.
the arc in this second half. And I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used, but they've got to balance it out.
The drive by Anthony. Gervin with the steal. And they're running. On up the court. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint
This
as they have,
motherfucker
you
had
know
all
you've got a good
goddamn
thing going and you just want to keep it going.
They do,
You don't know what that
and you
means?
also
He was
see a
trying to
lot
cheese
of
me.
points have come
He was
off the
trying to
dribble
fucking
penetration.
cheese me.
They've been aggressive
He
on the
had
bounce
95
at
Chris Paul.
attacking the
Could have
defense.
been wetting them shit. He
So
gonna do that.
Detroit ends up going with the new group. It's 2-on-1. Richmond for 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
That fast break 3 is one of his favorite shots. He's never afraid to pull it up from deep.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Curry kicks to Westbrook. Outside Durant. Feeds it to Bosh. Clock at 6. The baseline jumper goes down. And Detroit leads by 10.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Detroit.
Mark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds,
Call
too.
of Duty.
And beyond the
You
actual
bought a pistol
result
and
of
he
this
had all
game,
these
fans are
LMGs
going to
and
look back and see this was
everything
just a
else, and you still
monstrous
lost.
performance for James. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that 3.
Gervin with the steal. Knocked away. Richmond with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Paul can't get it to go. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Gervin. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Paul passes to Olajuwon.
Get out of here, bitch. Out of my house. Oh, he got mad. He got mad. He got mad. He about to rage quit. Well, he not gonna quit. He gonna wait his full 2 minutes. He pressed the 2-minute button, bitch. Ah, let's go. He looking at all my players because I have gold, but amethysts are better than gold. But he didn't know how to use all his gold players because his gold players were weak as shit. Because I am the fucking man. Let's go. Let's go. Give me my shit.
It seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know it makes a big difference. I mean,
Hi,
they never
baby.
felt like they had
Did you
any
sneeze?
doubt they'd come out on top.
Ah, oh
And
my
that'll do it,
goodness, what
folks.
happened?
This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for
Well,
tuning in.
no, wait, don't
Now,
fall.
Jordan
No.
player of the game.
No, you
LeBron
so
James.
silly. Don't fall. No. Ah, don't fall. No. No, don't fall. Why you keep falling? killing. Hold on, wait, I gotta save this recording and then save it up to my YouTube.